First things first, I feel like I need to address something. As you can see, my game, it looks different than what it usually looks like. That's because for this save in particular that I'm prepping for, most of the gameplay is going to be in Mount Komorebi and Hinford on Bagley, because Hinford is kind of the extension of Mount Komorebi. And with that being said, I wanted something a bit softer, a bit kind of Studio Ghibli type of feel. So if you've ever seen those movies like My Neighbor Totoro and Spirited Away, I wanted something similar to that. So I've been making or working on my own reshade, and this is my first time doing it. And I think it's okay. I think it's okay so far. I'm still playing around with stuff because making a reshade is actually hard. Like, it's actually kind of difficult, but as you can see, in the morning, afternoon, the evening, nighttime, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. And this is compared to, well, it's not really that different from the base game. But yeah, that's why my game looks so different. Anyways, so the save that I'm currently prepping for, if you watched one of my older streams where I was building that Japanese farmhouse, it's that save. So I've been going around, for the most part, I haven't actually been doing the building. I've been just downloading a lot of lots from the gallery because I really want to just go ahead and play. But there are some lots that I just placed down myself because one, I already built it, and so I was like, you know what, I can use it in this save. And then two, some of the lots that I was trying to find on the gallery, I couldn't really find any that suited my taste in that regard. So yeah, that's kind of how we end up with a mix of gallery builds and builds I did myself. And this is a build that I already built myself. So yeah, I'm currently on this lot. And as you can see, it's very big. It's a bit of a multi-purpose lot. I have a lot of things planned. I have a lot of things currently going on. It's currently set as a thrift and boba tea spot. So I'll kind of show you around. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'll kind of show you around what I have so far before we start working on the build. So yeah, as I said, this is set as a thrift tea boba place. So we have the little thrift tea shop in here, inspired by my many trips to boba tea places. I'm actually not a fan of boba tea, like not at all, but I do love fruit tea, and a lot of boba tea places sell just like fruit tea, so like the tea, the syrup. It's very nice, it's very delicious. But yeah, it's pretty simple. We have some seating, a little stage where you probably have like an open mic night and stuff like that. And then this cool little thing over here is by Ravishing, so you can actually buy like cakes and stuff, which I think fits pretty well because most places I've been to, they have like a little dessert section and stuff like that. So that's where I went with here. Pretty simple. And then over here we have a laundromat because you can never have too many laundromats. So again, another simple lot. I didn't want to go too crazy because, like I said earlier, we have a lot of stuff already going on this lot, so I don't want to clutter up the space too much. But we have laundromat over here. We have some little tables out here, so your Sims, or my Sims, so my Sims can come out here and eat. I got this idea from Pisces because even though this isn't set as a restaurant, you can have Sims come over and make a little hot pot dish. So that's kind of a cool way to just pretend you're going out to eat without actually having to set this whole thing to a restaurant. And then upstairs, we have a little, I guess you can call it like mahjong, or, well, what do you call that game? That thing in the game? It's like a symbols. Yeah, a symbols hall. And I actually went in and made a little club full of older people, and I have it set so they come in here and they play. That way it's actually being used, and I have some Sims in mind who I plan on playing that might come here and like join in on the games. So yeah, I really like the feel of it. It feels like one of those little hole in the wall places. So I'm pretty happy with it. This looks really cool. Thank you. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Honestly, this is one of my favorite builds that I've done in a while. I do plan on sharing it It's just I have a long list of stuff I'm planning on sharing, so yeah. But I do actually plan on sharing this one day, eventually. And then over here, this is where the thrift tea spot comes into play. So it's like a little retail shop. This top floor, I feel like it's one of those shops, you know, that's very minimalistic, and you go in, there's not much, but the prices are insanely high. This is the store right here. So that's pretty much all I'm doing furnishing wise. And then downstairs, that's more so like the thrift store. So this is what I want to start working on today during this stream. I want to work on this little thrift store over here. I'm thinking maybe like a mix of like a Hot Topic or one of those really, I don't know, like those really curated thrift stores that are kind of expensive. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. So yeah, we're gonna be working on that. And then there's one more thing that I want to do. I think on this floor over here, because originally I had it built like as an apartment before I just went in and completely transformed this build. But over here, I'm probably gonna knock out this since it's not an apartment anymore. And I want to make it into like a little bar where you can go and play games and stuff like that, because I think that'll be pretty cool. Also because we have this cool little game sign here and I really want to use this, so I'm gonna probably do that over in this section as well. So yeah, that's kind of the plan I have for this stream. And honestly, it's a very chill, laid back stream, hopefully, because yeah, since the internet and stuff is pretty good as of late, I've fixed everything. I think I feel like I'm going to be streaming more often, so yeah, here we are. That's all I really have to say about that. Okay, so getting started with this area over here. I don't want to rely too much on inspo images like I usually do, so I'm going to try my best to come up with something that looks good. Something or somewhere where I would want to take my Sims. First off, we gotta figure out the layout. That'll help us first. Okay, definitely need some dressing rooms. Shirisi has a really cool set that's coming out soon, where like your Sims can actually go into a dressing room and like try on clothes and stuff and buy clothes. So I'm trying to pre-plan for that. And I believe it's kind of a big item. So if that's the case, we can either fit the dressing room maybe over in this corner right here, because it should be able to tuck in over here pretty nicely, or we can fit it over here. That's not a bad spot either. Trying to think which one I would like better. Maybe over here, because I think having some type of little display over in this corner, I like the idea of that a bit more. So yeah, we'll go with that. And I'll go ahead and place down a door and stuff so I know that's what I'm thinking of in the future. Do you already have the Sims for this world? I actually have a few Sims for this world. Not as much as I would like, but I don't want to get too caught up in like the world building and prepping for everything. So right now I have the main Sim that I'm playing, which she is a young woman who has recently inherited a farm from her deceased grandmother. And then I have a few Sims maybe who she met when she was younger, because the story is that she didn't grow up in Mount Komorebi, but her dad is, I guess, well, her dad and her mom, they're both Komorebian. But the dad, he actually like grew up and lived here, and the mom, she's maybe, you know, her parents, they immigrated to, I don't know, San Myshuno or something. So when her dad was still alive, because he passed away when she was young, she would spend like her early summers here. And she has a few friends or people that she met when she was younger. I made them. And then I made like some little townies that I plan on her interacting with or coming across. But outside of that, yeah, that's about it. I did go in and download some Sims from the gallery because, again, I don't want to spend too much time prepping that. Ooh, I like that idea. Oh, I can't talk. I like the idea of this table being tucked away in the corner like this. And I do like the idea of this in the back, but at the same time, I feel like it makes sense to have some type of price board, because when you go into a thrift store, you know, they kind of list out how much you'll have to pay per pound and stuff like that. So I think it makes sense to have that over here instead. And okay. So checkout counter. Maybe we'll start getting some clothing racks out. That'll help us plan out a bit more too. Okay. Oh wait, and we also have the other item. But I think that one comes with furniture. It's like another little display that we got from the high school years pack. Okay, I'm trying to think where it's at. Ooh, okay, wait, let's just go through this section, because I haven't really went through this. And let's just start pulling some stuff out that we can use. Which one would look better? Maybe this one, because I like how it kind of looks like a ladder on the side. That's pretty cool. Oh, and then we also have the clothes, the hanging clothes. Maybe we should pull that out? Oh wait, I forgot. I don't know why I forgot that I had CC enabled. I was like, man, I wish we had some more of these standing racks, but I forgot I have some CC ones, so that's something to keep in mind. Actually, that'll be the placeholder for now. I'll go grab those later. Maybe we can use this as well, because this place is low-key kind of trendy. And then this is the object I was thinking of, but I don't think it would belong in a store like this. Because there's a thrift store, but I don't know. Do I want this in here? Do they sell little knickknacks and stuff like that? That'd be kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on it. Also, sorry if you hear a lot of like whooshing and noises outside. It is currently like 6:30, so people are still outside doing stuff. That's usually why I stream like early in the morning or late in the evening, because it's just a bit quieter all around, but I think it'll be fine. Everyone has outside noise, it'll be okay. Okay, I think this is a good starting point. We have some of the basics, I guess you can say, for this. Do I want to put these on the side over here? Maybe. Yeah, I kind of like the look of that. And then this item over here. Where would I place this? Maybe out here in the hallway, because that's kind of cool. When you're coming down and I don't know, maybe they took pictures, or they encourage customers to like take pictures of the outfits they thrifted from here, and they just post them up here. That can be kind of cute. So yeah, we'll go with that. And honestly, there's not really that much room in here the more I look at this place. So maybe what we'll do, because I do want to use this couch. Maybe the couch will go like over here in this corner. And we'll put some more of the clothing racks over here. Like this, maybe. But then what do we do with this? Where does this fit? Or what we do, we move this over here maybe. Because I feel like this would go over here, where all the clothes and stuff are. Maybe we can tuck this over in the corner. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think that kind of makes sense. Maybe like this. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I wonder if I could turn up the music a bit. I don't know how copyright works on Twitch. Like, I have it low for now, but what if I turn it up like a little bit more? Will Jeff Bezos come knocking down my door? Is this too loud? I feel like it's not that loud. We'll see. I haven't got like a little warning system or anything, so I'm assuming everything is okay. And I think I'm gonna move this out here. That makes a bit more sense to me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I am a little bit stumped here, I'll be honest, because I'm trying to figure out the best way to put these racks without it getting too, like, super crowded over here. Maybe I just do it in the L shape for now. But also, I kind of want it to be crowded. But I think that's just like my aesthetic calling out. I have to think about this from a practical standpoint. Because I don't know if the Sims would vibe with making it like super duper crowded. And then actually what would help is maybe we split the space up like this. Bring it back here. But then there's that weird gap. Not really a fan of that. Ooh, yeah, that looks amazing. I love that. I love that. Let's go with that. That definitely helped. It's coming together now. I don't know if I should go for wood beams. Maybe. What about steel? Because we can go for kind of like an industrial... Well, we already are going for an industrial vibe. Maybe. Like this. These beams. Or do we have anything else a bit slimmer? I don't think we do. I think that's our only bet. Unless we go with the wooden columns and a metal beam. We switch that out instead. But I do definitely want to do a mix. Wait, am I going crazy? I thought we had like a metal... Yeah. Huh. I don't like that. Oh, we have this. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And instead of doing brick, I kind of want to do some wood paneling instead. Cute! Okay, it's coming together pretty well. If I do say so myself. You can disagree if you want, but I'll probably tell you you're wrong. I love it so much! The metal beam is with werewolf packs, I think. Unfortunately, I don't own the werewolves pack. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. So I was like, I know for sure I've seen another metal beam. But yeah, I don't have that pack, unfortunately. Or fortunately. I don't know. Maybe one day. One day I'll break down and get it. Okay. I'm trying to think what else we should do. This is a good spot to keep this chest in, I feel like. Maybe we'll do some shelves overneath. Overneath? Right? That's the word? I'm still learning how to English again. Yeah, we can do some of those. And maybe a lighter wood color. Maybe shoes on shelves can go somewhere, like they are being displayed for sale. Okay, okay. So a shoe corner. Also, I feel like the music got loud. Just a sec. Or maybe I'm just crazy. No, that's fine. Okay. I was thinking maybe shoes over here? Unless there was somewhere else you were thinking. But yeah, shoes over there. And maybe this section can be like where they sell thrifted electronics and stuff. Because we have some cute Polaroids and things we can put down here. And I was about to say, I don't think Sims, they wouldn't actually be able to buy this, but luckily, we have some really amazing creators in this community. In Ravisheen, they have this little handy dandy tool where you can place a sign and you can set items for sale. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. That way we can set like record players and stuff for sale over here. Because for this save, or for this like gameplay that I'm planning, I really want to make it as realistic as I can. So I want my sim to have to go out and buy stuff versus just buying it from build and buy. So that's why I really want like this whole thrift store set up so they can come buy clothes and then, like I said, cameras and stuff like that. And I also have a marketplace too, which I'm very excited to show you guys that because I recorded that and the YouTube video will probably be out maybe sometime later this week or next week. But I'm very happy with how it turned out because she's a farmer, or she's hoping to become a farmer. So she can go to the market and like sell stuff, but that's also where she will have to buy her stuff. Pisces, hello, hello. Just popping in for a min. Hope stream is going well. Yeah, it's going good. This is a pretty vibey, relaxy stream, to be honest. So yeah, just chilling. Glad you popped in. Good to see you as always. No, we wouldn't have that here. Let me start pulling some stuff out. Maybe it would be kind of cool to have postcards somewhere. We'll keep that as an idea. And maybe what else? What else? We'll just start pulling out a lot of stuff. This is the best way to go about clutter. Just scrolling through and finding what you think could possibly fit in here. Instead of focusing on one specific area. Oh wait, I'm not even in the clutter section. I was in the wrong spot. Okay. It'd be cool if we could have a little glasses display. But maybe some CDs. I feel like that's something you'll definitely find at a thrift store. This super duper big Polaroid camera. This never fails to take me out. Why is this so big? It's like the size of a Sim's head. Maybe there are Polaroids that exist like that, but the one I have, it's like an old school, like legit Polaroid camera, and it's not that big. Or at least it doesn't feel that big. Maybe it's just that thing of the Sims being kind of weird when it comes to scale. That's kind of crazy. Let's also start pulling out some shoes. Maybe. Some books. This one, yeah, this is a bit better. I still might keep this one though, because it's very funny. But we'll pull out this one too. But if you guys are into photography and you're looking into a Polaroid camera, I highly suggest you get it from a thrift store. 9 times out of 10, you can find one at a thrift store, and it's actually pretty cheap. Versus if you try to buy it off like eBay and stuff. And honestly, that goes with a lot of like photography equipment. You can get some good stuff for a decent price. Oh, here's another one. Also have these, very nice. Folded retail clothes. What kind of clothes are these though? I'll keep it down for now. Also, my knees are starting to hurt because I'm sitting crisscross currently. Let me readjust for a minute. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Another Polaroid. Yeah, thrift stores are really the jackpot for Polaroids. That's where I got my first one. My baby. I haven't used it in a while though. Unfortunately. I need to get back into photography. Maybe these boots? I was about to say, I don't know if they would fit a thrift store, but honestly, you can find some really like retro boots like this at a thrift store. It's just gonna be insanely expensive. So maybe I will put those down. I can use that too. Some Converses, because why not? Or are those Converses? Yeah, those are. Some boat shoes. This little streetcar. A streetcar named. That's nice. That'd be a reference. About this, a random mask, because why not? Great time for me to go ahead and join the stream here. You came at the right time. Hello, Sharisi. I was talking about you earlier. Someone didn't read the page before downloading. Yeah, you caught me. Honestly, I'm really bad for that. So I'm good. Yeah, I didn't read the page. I just went and downloaded it. My bad. There should be like a random old looking kitchen appliance just because that's kind of thrift store care or core. Or like a random stove. Or like a busted fridge. Or actually, maybe we go with a busted stove in the corner. This place is reminding me of a thrift store I went to in Amsterdam. Honestly, Amsterdam has some of the best thrift stores. And I was kind of low-key channeling how like chic those are. Like the Amsterdam, DC type of thrift stores. That's my frame of reference. The thrift stores around me are more so Salvation Army and Goodwill. But I wanted something a bit more... Or Tokyo too. Yeah, I saw some cool thrift stores in Tokyo. I wanted something more hip. Where you're like, it's a thrift store, but you still end up spending like $100. Because that's how it is sometimes. I feel like we would have this over near the dressing room. The PAL works just like the mannequins in game, so you can create an outfit and buy it all the same things a mannequin can do. Purple is a female mannequin, the blue is a man's. Oh, okay. The swatch colors. Gotcha. Yeah, my bad. I'll definitely go back and read because, yeah, I'm just bad about reading instructions. I don't know why. I've always been like that. I guess I don't really have as much patience as I think I do. Okay, I think we have enough vinyls out here. This can be kind of cool. A little chest maybe. Some hats. A mug. Oh wait, that's filled with coffee. Or this one's not. Oh yeah, I didn't fix that. That's broken. This might be it for this section. We can have a Raggedy Ann doll. That's kind of cute. A little bit of charm. It's feeling a little too hip in here. We gotta balance it out. Maybe the Groot. Okay, there we go. And then old appliances. Do I have any good busted looking appliances? Oh, I do have this one. I don't know if they would accept this. We have to find something that's kind of vintage, but not like busted. But also kind of grungy, because I want to do that. Maybe I do go with the stove. Wait a minute. Maybe I go with this stove because then that can also serve for like a place to rest objects on. I like the idea of that. Like people just always are like constantly leaving stuff on top of the stove because it's just there. Which is not that good because somebody might accidentally damage something. So maybe I leave it in the corner like this. Oh yeah, I also probably should give some context if you just happen to enter the stream. I'm currently working on a little save file prep for my, I guess, farmer sim, my little rags to riches sim. She currently inherited a farm in Malcolm Rebi, so she's moving here, and yeah, now I'm just kind of preparing Malcolm Rebi for that type of gameplay. And to give you a little quick peek of where we're building at, we're building on this lot that I built a good while ago. I placed it down, but I went in and changed it because originally it was a rental and these were apartments, but we're changing most of the stuff into community-esque spots, if you will. So we have the boba tea place here because this is a thrift tea and boba lot. We have a laundromat downstairs. We'll probably have some type of video game bar on this floor. And then over here, we have like the little mahjong or card table hall where a lot of old people play because I thought that was cute. And then yeah, over here is our little retail area. So this is the super expensive, very chic store over here. And then downstairs is where we're working at now when it comes to the retail. So that's a little catch up for you. Alright, I want to try to get this area situated when it comes to furniture before we start placing all the clutter and stuff. I might go with those, what's it called? The clothing racks that go against the wall or hang from the wall. The hanging clothes, I think. I forgot what it's called. Ooh, we have this too. That could be pretty nice. Maybe. I'll leave that over here. Wait, and this too. I did kind of want to use this. And maybe this too. Okay. This was the other rack I was talking about. Maybe I'll leave it over here in the dressing room. That makes sense. But does anyone know what I'm talking about? It's like a... I don't know why. I can't remember what it's called. But it like hangs on the wall and the clothes hang from it. Is it wall decor? Is that where I can find it? It's base game. And I want to put it over here. But I can't for the life of me remember. Or did I pass it? Wait, no, here it is. Okay. Nice. Maybe we stack them like this. kind of what I was thinking. Okay, yeah, I like that. And maybe some shelving on the side. Or do we put that thing over here? Ah, okay. That's kind of cute. But I don't know if it fits over there. I will hold off for now. I'm not completely sure. Alright. I think this is pretty much it when it comes to the layout for the thrift store. I'm pretty satisfied with it. And then once I start moving in all the clutter and stuff, I think it'll look even better. So, yeah, I think this is a good spot. Now time to move everything in. This would be kind of cool to have in here. Ah, this is so fun. It's so fun. I love save file prep. And I feel like this is different from Doo and Scuff New York because I don't know, actually. I don't know why it's different, but it is different, if that makes sense. I guess maybe because Scuff New York and Doo they're a bit overcomplicated. But this is just like a mini save. Yeah, I like that. And maybe a lamp, or we can go with fairy lights. These really nice ones. Some of the best fairy lights in the game. Amazing. I love that. I can't decide. I kind of like how these are falling. Okay, wait, let me try to place it. Have it come across like this. Or actually, no, it makes sense to be on this side because it fell. There we go. I've kind of been thinking that maybe not for this month, but for September, since it's almost here, I kind of want to attempt to stream every day of September. Why? I don't know. I guess because I'm feeling pretty empowered, pretty inspired. Kind of like the whole, I don't know. Like, I'm coming out, as Diana Ross would say. It's a change happening. And therefore, I want to try to stream every day in September. So that's kind of something that I'm thinking about. And I'm kind of using August to ramp up. Because like I said, I do plan on doing a bit more streaming. But yeah, September, I think we're going to go every single day. Which might be kind of hard though, because typically we have a lot of people coming in and out of our house. And I'm trying my best to not pay too much mind to all the background noise, because okay, yes, it can be annoying, but also that's something that just happens, okay? And a lot of people don't mind it, so I shouldn't be so bothered by it myself, I guess. But anyway, yeah, a lot of people come in and out, so I wish I could have like a set schedule for if I do that in September. But I don't think I can, because yeah, it's just, you never know. You never know. But ideally, if I could have a set schedule, I feel like lunchtime streams would be pretty nice. For dinner time. I would prefer to stream midday, honestly. Because that's kind of the vibes for Sims. It feels like a midday type of thing. Versus late at night. I don't know. I want something a bit more chaotic, I guess. Also, I'm trying to figure out how to place these shoes. Maybe I place them across the mirror like this. Maybe. I'm gonna tuck these shoes over here. I wish I can get them to line up a bit better. But the sliding on this table is kind of weird. I'll just keep it like that. I can't spend too much time on that. More shoes. How's Moon? Hello, hello. I hope you're well, cool puppy. I am actually. I am pretty well. I hope you are yourself. Hope you had, well, yeah, I hope you had a good day. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Hope you had a good day. Hope everyone had a good day. If it's also dinner time for you, hope you're having some pretty delicious dinner. For me, I might be having an interesting dinner. Because we have pizza left over, but also my grandma made pork chops. So I might be having pizza and pork chops. No sides, because that's just not a thing. Maybe we put this over here. How does that look? I fear I'm at a D- today. Whoa. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, hopefully now. Well, I don't know like your work schedule or anything, but hopefully now that you're back home, you can kind of have a moment to just decompress. You know, rest up, eat some good dinner, get some sleep. Hopefully you'll feel better after that. Sorry that you're having such a bad day. Feels random, but I like this here. What else do we have? Maybe. I don't know. I have to think about that more. And it's okay. Sometimes the mental health just be like that. That's very true. That's very true. I guess just one of those days where you just get whacked with the sadness, and the only thing you can do is just ride it out. But anyway, I hope it's something you're able to get through. Sending you all the love and comfort. Because those days are really tough. What are you building? I'm currently furnishing this thrift store. It's part of this super duper big lot that we're working on for my Mount Komorebi save. So, yeah. I'm trying to tackle this. We're doing pretty good so far. I'm satisfied for the most part. Oh yeah, let me try to give you a good look. I'm so sorry about my camera work. But yeah, this is what we have so far. It's giving like those really chic, expensive thrift stores. Where you can find some really good vintage stuff, but you're really gonna have to pay an arm and a leg for it. No problem, no problem. Trust me, I completely understand. And thank you. Yeah, I really like how it turned out so far. This is one of my goals, by the way. I aspire to be the type of person that can walk in this store and buy something without thinking about it too much. Cause right now, no. I would not be buying anything here, because I know like a good thrifted jacket would probably run you $70, and I'm not doing that. I'm not. I refuse. Okay. And then over here, let me get rid of this. This will be like the records corner. And random stuff. Ooh, that's a very nice watch. Also, I know the music is kind of random. That's because I'm just playing it on my Spotify playlist, on like my liked songs. Because this was mostly just testing out if everything would work the way I want it to when it comes to playing music. And it's working good so far, I think. But yeah, I know the playlist is a little random, okay, but that's just how it is for now. This super huge Polaroid camera. Oh wait, or can we place stuff up here? We can. Okay, wait a minute. Let me place the Polaroids over here. Also, that's my phone. I love the idea of thrifting and collecting vintage stuff, but sometimes I also believe in like the spirit being attached to it. Now I can for sure get that. Especially with something like that seems like it would be really sentimental to someone. But me personally, I just love thrifting because one, it's cheap. Two, I mean, I guess like you said, like how you feel, maybe there's some type of spiritual attachment to the items that are being given away and being sold to be thrifted. But at the same time, I feel like that's kind of the appeal, you know? These items, they've already lived like a full life, and then here you come, giving it new meaning. That's pretty cool to me. And also, I try to be, what's it called? A conscious shopper. I think that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, I just like the ability to buy secondhand versus, well, I'll still buy like, was it new? But if I buy new, I prefer it to be like really high quality. So I rarely buy new because high quality stuff and sustainable fashion is pretty expensive. Very cool puppy of you. You know, it's funny that you said that because I was thinking for some reason when I was watching like a YouTuber, I was like, what would be the best username to have? Like if you were to go into content creation. And honestly, I feel like it's something that is 2 syllables. Because then you can just like add random stuff to it. Because this creator I was watching earlier today, their chat was just like mixing their name with a bunch of stuff to fit the situation. And I was like, hey, you can actually do that with my name, you know? If it's something really terrible going on, you can be like sad puppy, or like scam puppy, or like mad puppy, angry puppy. There's a lot you can do with that. So if anyone's looking into content creation, that's something to consider. Get you a name with 2 syllables. Then you'll really be ahead of the curve. What are your favorite music genres and artists? That's always a difficult question to ask or answer because I'm the type that I can honestly listen to anything because I just love music a lot. Music has always been a constant in my life. It's just something that I constantly gravitate towards no matter the situation. It's very inspiring to me. It's just music is life and I listen to a lot of different stuff. But nowadays, I've mostly been into like alternative music, specifically like leaning towards rock. But yeah, I listen to almost anything. My favorite artist though, I guess I like Kendrick Lamar, Florence and the Machine, Beach House, Sports. Beyonce is kind of moving up there. But honestly, it's Renaissance. Renaissance is hard carrying. I've always listened to Beyonce pretty casually, but Renaissance, that album was life-changing. But yeah, I'm kind of all over the place. I was trying to find something to put these on. This might work. No, Cool Puppy is perfect. It is perfect, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I think it's cool to have a name that you can, like, mix with. So I really snapped. Or actually, honestly, guys, I didn't come up with Cool Puppy. It was one of those situations where I was applying. Oops, someone just dropped something. I was signing up for something, and the usernames that I wanted to use were taken, so they just, like, created Cool Puppy. Like, how about you use this one? And fun fact, it actually started off as Hot Puppy. But then when I started signing up for stuff with that name, they were like, this name is taken. So then it turned to Cool Puppy. A little bit of Cool Puppy lore, if you will. Where can we put this? Where do I put this? Also, someone's playing really loud music. I'm gonna mute real quick. Okay, I think we're good. Or maybe not, I don't know. They're probably just gonna stay here forever. But the show must go on. And yes, Renaissance's peak Renaissance is very peak. Like, honestly, there's not many albums you can say, like, there's no skips. But Renaissance is definitely one of those albums. There's no skips for me. I can listen to that thing frontward and backwards and have no issues at all. It's just so good. And I wish I could have seen her in concert. But unfortunately, she hates Asia. So she didn't come over there. But if she did, best believe, I would be there. Front row. Singing my heart out. I couldn't stop listening to it when it came out. It's just so good. And it gets better after like every listen to. It's one of those albums. Best Beyonce albums are Renaissance and Beyonce. No arguments there. Also, I'm still trying to figure out a replacement for this because I don't know where to fit this without it being like it doesn't belong there. What if I just tuck it back here? Maybe. And I still have this thing to place. Maybe we place this in the dressing room. Also, a little bit of TMI, guys, but it's currently getting very hot in my room. So it's a very strong possibility that I will end the stream with no shirt on. Why do you need to know that? You don't. But like I said, it's a TMI. So there you go. It's so hot in here. And the worst thing is, it probably wouldn't be so hot if I could open the door. But if I open the door, it's going to be noisy. So here we are. I'm left to suffer for the stream. Hopefully you guys appreciate that. What do we put on this wall over here? Not really a fan of that. I guess maybe I can put this. And then I'll save the posters for like over here. I think that'd be pretty nice. Yeah, let's go with that. Nice. And then I want to put something over here to fill up the space. Because I want this wall to be really cluttered. I just feel like the occasion calls for it. I'm glad it did. I hate heat. Me too. I can't stand heat. And I feel like North Carolina heat is just a different type of heat. Some places, like Las Vegas, I can handle heat. Las Vegas heat. That's fine, because it's just dry. But North Carolina, it's like you're drowning and you're burning up at the same time. And that's how it currently feels in this room. I'd rather freeze than be hot. I was thinking of these, but it feels like a bit too much. I don't think that fits here. Thank you for your service. No problem. I don't know what to put up here. I'm struggling. What the heck would we do? Maybe some type of plant? I mean, we don't have to put anything up here, but I feel like we should. I could also maybe do a light, some type of light fixture up there. But then that would brighten the space a bit too much for me. Decisions. What about this? Definitely not. I hate that. Or maybe we can just go with these lights. That could possibly work. Something like this. I don't know if anyone has any suggestions. I will happily accept them. These can be cool, but it doesn't fit the vibe here. Oh, wait a minute. We can use the light that we have out here, maybe. The store sign. Yeah, it's literally so irritating. Why is it 9 degrees before 7 a.m.? Exactly. There was one week where it was basically like 100. 7 days straight. All day. And then it had the nerve to rain. Absolutely insane. Okay, I like that. I might change the color though. Okay, that's just the light. Yeah, I'll change the color of the light. That's cute, that sign I love. Yeah, I think we'll go with the sign up here. And that'll probably be it for this section. Okay, and I think I have a few pieces of clutter left to place. These shoes. I'll just place them down there. That's fine. And this mask. I wanted to use this too, but I don't know if I can fit it in. Okay. We're almost done, or at least I feel like it. Or blue? Or green? Yeah, maybe a cool color like blue would work. Since we already kind of got a lot of warm lighting going on here. Or actually, these lights are kind of neutral. We'll see, we'll see. That's kind of nice. Very nice, very nice. I like that. Alrighty, let me go ahead and change the light. And then we need to poster up the other wall. Dang it! I should have downloaded those posters from Koloshi. Do that later. But yeah, we gotta poster up this wall, and then I think that'll be it for now. I'll probably come in and like fix some more stuff, but this is pretty decent for now. And then next, we can move on to the little bar. A lot of fun CC to place for that. I think those high school posters will look good over here. See if I can find them. I always forget what they look like. I also have these. Nikki90, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Good evening. Glad you can join the stream. Are you Nicole? I was just asking. If not, that's kind of awkward. Just forget. Oh, I forgot we have these. Wait a minute. Can we fit them in here? Sharisi, I don't know if you're still here, but your CC pack, when I was watching your overview, it kind of reminded me of the H&M stuff pack from Sims 2. I don't know how, but it just reminded me of that because I think I just miss that pack because it was a really good pack. I don't know if I can use this in here. Definitely gonna use it next time though. I need to make some retail stores for Scuff New York. I need to make like a H&M. Have the Sims go there and buy stuff. Yes, I am. Oh my gosh. It feels like forever then. Since you've been in a stream. I mean, I've talked to you outside of stream, but still. You know, it just hits different. It hits different, guys. Is it this one? Okay, it's not that one. I'm knee deep in Wolf family lore. Sims 3 is OG, I swear. Is it OG? Or is it Sims 2? Because I didn't know you stream on Twitch now. A lot of people have said that. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that because I posted it once, but that was a while ago. So it's like if you missed it, you missed it. And not everyone gets notifications. So I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where you just happen to stumble across and like, oh, this is where you stream now. So yes, this is where I stream now. I stream on Twitch. Also, I'm still looking for those posters. I probably passed them, but like I said, I forget how they look. I forget which thumbnail it is that they use for the posters. Oh, it's this one. Okay, there we go. If we use this one, we'll probably have to get rid of this, which is fine. That could be nice. Or I was kind of thinking of, where's the other one at? This one, but then again, I just really love using this poster. This is like the best poster of all time. Not to exaggerate, but I don't know if it fits the vibes over here though. Also, I need to see what songs are coming up. Because I think we're about to get into the Scuff New York section of my like songs. And honestly, that section is not fitting the vibes. So, okay, we have a few more songs before we get there. We're good for now. We're good, we're good. Is there somewhere I can put this poster? Maybe over here. This might be the best area for it. Ooh, okay, yeah, I like this over here. Let's go with that. That's very nice. Very nice, very nice. And then... maybe this over here. I really hate this gap, so I think I will make a little bump it, even though that'll kind of ruin stuff. Yeah, because this has to clip through now. Put this in the what's that called? Dressing room. I'll put this in the dressing room and we'll keep this little window or what? I forgot what stuff is called. We'll put this mirror over here in the corner. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, there we go. And I think a rug over here would be nice. Morgana is currently in a rabbit hole doing a patch job for the mafia. You tell me. What? She's involved with the mafia? I thought she was just a painter. What happened? She's pocketing the money towards her escape. Nods. Well, I mean, a girl has to do what a girl has to do. But dang, I wasn't expecting that. What a switch up. Kind of gives me good girl vibes, even though it isn't really that type of situation. I used to love that show, but then it just got like too stupid. And I can let a lot of stuff pass, but once you get like, I don't know, you treat me like I'm stupid on a daily basis, then that's kind of when I clock out when it comes to TV shows and movies too. Maybe not this type of rug. That's really cute. We'll put this in the dressing room. But we still need a rug out here. Or maybe what we can do, we can kind of like layer it up a bit. Like something like this. Maybe. Ooh, wait a minute. That looks amazing. 10 out of 10 idea. Think I'm getting a Sims itch again? Like I literally didn't stay up till 30 playing. That's how it usually goes. You're like, okay, that's enough Sims for me for however long. And then you're watching someone, or you're looking at something on Tumblr, or you happen to talk about something. And you're like, dang, actually, maybe I should get back on the game. It's a nasty cycle to be in. Maybe we do go back to that other rug. Might fit now. It's so cool how they made it to be kind of scrunched up. I don't know if you can see here. It's like the rug got messed up. Someone was kicking it or something. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, I think I'm gonna put more of those string lights over here, because you can never have too many string lights. The lantern's cute. Yeah, I think it added a bit more oomph to the space. Alright. And I believe... Oh, this space is kind of bare over here. Actually, no, we should keep the concrete. I was suggesting maybe we turn it into wood, but I think the concrete is fine. Maybe I can find something more textured, though. That might be the move. But I do want to keep the concrete. We can go for something darker. Decisions. Ooh. Okay, wait. That was really nice. Yeah, I like that. The only reason I got off was because my game crashed. Oof. They didn't want me to do a one night stand, I guess. Have you ever considered... I forgot which mod it comes with. I think Wicked Whims also has a thing now if you use it. But MC Command Center has something, I think is MC Command Center, where you can like auto-save now, which is pretty handy. I have not used it myself, but I've heard of a lot of people using it. I like this one. I'll go with that. Okay, and then I kind of wanted to put something beside the stove, but I don't know what that would be. And I had the idea of putting stuff on top of the stove, but I think that's something I'll save for later. I don't have to worry about it now. But yeah, for now, I think this looks pretty good for the thrift store. A nice little, I guess, hole in the ground, since it's like on the basement level. Maybe I'll add a little lamp. A little lampy lamp. Something cute. Go for this. Oh, W Coldplay. I wonder if that guy, I wonder if he ever sued Coldplay. That's kind of crazy if he did, because it wasn't even their fault. It's not their fault that you decided to cheat on your wife in a room full of like, or in an arena full of 1,000, 100,000 people. The audacity! But then again, that's something most men don't lack. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna do now for the thrift store. And then this space, I'll fix that later. I don't have to worry about that right now. The store is glitched. And I thought wait a minute, let me save, because I feel like the game is starting to act a little weird.